Good evening, everyone. This is the final of the last tournament from Nenagh between Robert Brady and Kevin Riordan. Two lads are ready to lag for break. We lag to identify who breaks first and who breaks last. Kevin wins the lag. In the case of a tie break, when it goes to 7-all, Kevin would have the final break. Kevin is in his first final, his first IPF final. Big achievement. Kevin is one of the up-and-coming stars from Cork. And Robert Brady needs no introduction. Robert is a 5 times Irish champion from Ennis in County Wexford. He's numerous rank and vent wins, numerous finals. Kevin is really up against it tonight, but no better man for the job. Kevin's unlucky in his first break, he goes in off. The Reds are looking good. You go in off in the break and water rules, you've only one shot. You have open table but one shot. It looks like Robert's going to take reds. Both colours look very good. I'm after being joined now in the commentary box by a young man who has took the Irish pool scene by storm, winning the European and World Under 18 titles. A young lad from Drogheda, Cormac Kerr.
How's it going, everybody?
The Reds are really on Cormac Hunter.
Yeah. I can't see Rob making any faults here.
It's very important that it's very important for Kieran to get off with a good start here, because Robert, with all the experience he has, you don't really want him getting a good start.
No, Rob when he gets going, he's very hard to beat. Many years under his belt.
Robert didn't need to nominate there because only the breaker nominates. And when Kevin went in off, Robert had open table, so he could choose whatever he wanted and didn't have to nominate. No, but I think he has to take the one now over the pocket, doesn't he? Swing round to you have a choice of reds. When Cormac says check the white, he means by check that the white doesn't take its natural angle. It kind of straightens up. It comes in more in a straighter line rather than the normal running side that it would normally play. Nice shot. Yeah, but he played a perfect shot. The way he played it, the way he played it, I think he played to have a choice of balls, not to be dependent on one ball.
That positional shot there was very pivotal for the finish.
Absolutely. He will run the right hand side there, right into the yellow. He has to be careful not to push the yellow down to block the black. If there was probably the black.
Yeah, just running into the yellow straight through.
Could have went wrong because the white was going to travel towards the middle. It's still perfect. Everybody sees the shots different. I'm sure who are we to question Robert Brady's way of finishing? He's an excellent player.
I suppose he had a big margin for error.
Yes. Just bounce the right side, pushing back out for the black to the bottom. Yeah, but he's choice here from he can actually bounce it up the side, pushing it back to where the white is now if he wants. Or he can,
yeah, he could. I just want to just keep it playing inside, you know. Less to do with the white.
But I actually thought that he would have brought the white back just not to be slowing the white up. This is looking like 1-0 to Robert.
Can't see Robert missing this.
Finish Robert Brady, 1-0 to Robert. As I say, this is the final of the tournament we ran in Nenagh about 5 weeks ago. We hold off the final of each tournament, you know, because it's supposed to make it more prestigious at the next tournament. That there's more people around, and it's the Irish Pool Grand Prix final. This is called. We play all our matches on Supreme tables, supplied by Cahill Quinn from Cookstown in County Tyrone. Cahill, just pro cut balls. People are wondering why the black is a stripe. It's the new way of doing it for TV purposes.
The reds are darker and the yellows are brighter than the natural ones, than the original ones.
Original reds and yellows.
Yeah. With just the plain.
How do you like them, Colin? How do you fancy the?
I like them. Yeah.
You like them?
I was playing with the black ball and I like them.
Tell us, do you feel the black's different?
No, not really. Well, with the older balls, you hit the shots with.
Yeah, but the appearance of the black ball, not having a black, like it's a stripe on the table.
No.
You get used to it fairly quickly, don't you?
Yeah. No, it made no difference straight away. First frame. But with the older balls, you have to hit the balls a bit softer because these balls are, I think, half a gram heavier than this.
Yeah, they are slightly heavier. Robert is in again. 1 double in this red if he goes for reds, and the game's at his mercy. But he's going to go yellows. He has one difficult yellow just at the top of the red, but he can use the red over the middle to develop that.
I would have played a double out of red there. First.
I would have as well, but listen, Robert sees it different. He went for yellow. But he used the shadow in the middle pocket to develop that red. He moves that red out of the road. He has the finishes on.
Just take the red out of the way, going up the rail.
Yeah, not kick it, or just kick it.
Yeah.
Kick it from the cushion side. Absolutely perfect, yeah. When Robert's patting this yellow up the rail, he just needs to leave an angle on the top yellow that he can come back down the table. He doesn't want to be dead straight on it. He needs to run through, leave an angle. He got a wee bit closer to it than he would have wanted, and he is fairly straight in it. He kind of has to leave the white because he's straight. He has to leave the white where the yellow is. Ideally, he wanted the yellow more forward, that he could have stunned down towards the yellow near the middle pocket. He's still in command, just leaves it a bit more difficult. He wasn't just dead straight, and it looks different from the camera angle. As I say, the tables are Supreme tables supplied by CGQ. Carl Quinn, Pool from Cookstown. All brand new tables.
Would you screw back?
Yes,
Black in the left.
screw back towards the middle pocket, yeah.
Oh, Robert might punch it in with the black to the right.
You might I fancy him to screw the white back.
Yeah.
He's more scope. No, he did. You know where Cormac, he punched it in, yeah.
Oh, it's playing well. As always.
It's 2-0 to Robert. Unfortunately, Kevin, hasn't got his hand on the table yet, really. He only has the one shot to break that even often. This is the cruelty of this game. If the balls don't go with you, you can find yourself behind very, very quickly. Especially again the likes of Robert Brady. As I say, Robert is 5 times Irish champion. He has had success on the international stage as well. He has 2 world team titles, 2006 and 2011 with the Irish team.
European finalist.
European singles finalist, yes, that's right, Colin. Yeah. So loads of experience. Another try break from Kevin. Pool is one of those games that you get. It's like swings and roundabouts. The luck goes with you, it goes against you. Over the course of the match, you get your equal share. If the red goes into the middle, it's another opportunity for Robert. I'm not sure from the angle we're sitting at whether it goes. It looks like it goes. I feel if it didn't go, Cormac he'd be developing in his first shot.
I think it does go.
I think it goes myself.
Robert fancies to finish. Played safe at all so far.
Robert?
Yeah.
Which the finishes have been there every time. Doesn't need to be this. Flew in.
Has to play this with the right pace to get down here for the red. He doesn't have to run it too far, but yeah, not too little. Just run it down, clip into the yellow.
He has the angle, Cormac. I suppose he doesn't need the red. The red, he can track the red beside the black between the yellow and black. There's loads of room now.
I played it different down. I would have ran down to play it into the yellow.
Well, he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to move anything now. Everything's going. Sometimes it's very. Sometimes it's imperative not to move balls that are already going. You know what I mean? Chances are you could thinking you're developing that they're going, that you end up knocking them safe or whatever. You know?
Yeah, perfect. Just run it through, tap into the black. Stop the white with the black. Yeah.
This is 3-0 written all over it.
Yeah, middle.
It's the start that Kevin O'Riordan didn't want to give Robert Brady. Kevin, if he needs to get a frame in the boards very, very soon.
Kevin is taking all the control. Kevin
needs to get a frame soon, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Robert could just run away at this final.
Yeah.
3-0 to Robert Brady. I don't believe Robert's missed the ball yet, has he?
I don't think so.
Powering seems to be going with him tonight.
Keeps this up, it's going to be over very soon.
Oh, there's a lot of pooling this yet coming. A lot of pooling this yet.
But big deficit, especially against Robert.
Yeah, I feel that Kevin needs a frame for very soon. He can't let Robert go away because Robert's a great front runner. Robert can turn the screw big time. Robert uses the cut break. The cut break is, if you notice, he's hitting the ball on the side of the pack. He tries to hit the ball, the second ball in.
Yeah, I find that very effective. I use the cut break as well, but I use it from the other side.
But it's getting very common now, the cut break.
Yeah,
You know,
a lot of people it's frowned upon. Some people they think they should be like Garrett Potts thinks you should only hit the front ball, but I don't think so. I think the cut break, no matter what ball, no
I
matter.
suppose like any break, once you perfect it, it suits the player. You know, whatever player the player
But no matter if
perfects.
if the balls aren't touching and you break from the front and they all cluster together, even with the cut break, it doesn't happen. They always break, spread,
Yeah.
always spread.
The break is, you know, as we know, it's the most important. It's the most important shot at the frame. This is a chance for Kevin. It's not an easy chance, but it's a chance. And I feel he needs to, to settle himself. He needs to get a
Yeah, he definitely needs to get the frame on the board.
board, and he will settle if he gets that frame on the board.
Yeah, this is a massive frame. Difference between 2 or 4.
Robert, he knows how to punish any mistakes. He knows how. He knows how devastating it can be to punish mistakes. It can knock the confidence out of a player. The yellows are there coming.
Yeah.
He's going to take this one and drop back.
Yeah, one down the right.
Yeah, one down the right.
Yeah, perfect.
He actually used the red over Kevin's red over the middle to force the angle, to leave himself a better angle.
Yeah.
Just roll this in, use the next. Just roll it in.
Yeah.
Use the outside right one there. No, you made a mistake.
He's a mistake the
Foot,
match
yeah.
by Robert.
He cued across the ball. This is the kind of frame that Kevin must capitalise on.
Must finish this.
Yes, he must punish Robert for that mistake.
I think Kevin needs to take a few seconds extra on the shots. I think he's rushing into it.
He's eager though. It's his first. He wants to get a frame on the board.
I
But
know,
you're
but
right.
you
You
have to
yeah.
compose yourself.
All right. But if he gets this frame, he will start composing himself. He'll settle into it. He doesn't want to be straight on this ball.
That's not ideal.
There's a bit of an angle.
Yeah, but he has to punch it in.
Yeah.
Would you play the one on the right rail, Snuggle?
No, I'd go for it. No. Yeah. But what he could do, he could run through and take the one down the road next to the corner for that shot. Which is
I'd snooker.
yes, snooker now.
Yeah.
But I would have personally I'd have put at the corner pocket ball and used to run the cushion down to the bottom right rail.
Yeah.
And then worst case scenario, you hit the pocket.
But I think there was too much of an angle on it to get over, was it?
No, because he played the same cushion and come back out past it. He played the snooker.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I think Kevin has this frame in the bag if he holds it together. Catch this bottom yellow. I don't think he is though.
But I think he has to run it. Can he play the jaw? Can he play actually the jaw of the pocket once we get out? Get there. If he has, I believe he can play the jaw of the pocket. Come back and play the outside jaw, come over, touch it, land in the red, and on the yellow. And that's careless from Kevin, not to leave him that to leave him down the cushion. It's the shot exactly.
The whites in the middle.
Whites in the middle.
Yeah. This definitely should be.
Yeah, Kevin has to make sure that he has to capitalise on this mistake. That was very unlucky from Brady because he played an excellent shot there.
Yeah, he played the right shot. It was just unfortunate.
Kevin should have been making sure when he played the snooker not to give him the ball down.
Yeah, he should have had that extra look at where Robert's yellows were situated.
Kevin's 2 shots, and more rules 2 shots carry. So ideally, Kevin wants to put his 3 reds and carry his 2 shots to the black.
Just run this through for the one in the middle. Yeah, perfect. That's 3-1.
Kevin has a lot of support here tonight because, you know, as Kevin would admit himself, he's probably the underdog in this match. And, you know, the underdogs gather a lot of support. Kevin's still carrying his 2 shots. Still okay, still a second visit.
He has to be careful with the shots over the pockets. I find it very hard to control sometimes.
Yeah,
Especially in the jaws.
He stayed straight in this right angle for some straight back. Because then he's a choice of a couple of pockets with the back.
So he doesn't want to leave himself on the wall. No.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay.
This is a tricky one. This will test his cueing.
Bottom or middle?
This will give him a lot of confidence though because he's
I play it bottom. It's dead straight into bottom.
going for the middle.
Good shot. 3-1.
It's a great finish from Kevin. 3-1. Kevin's back in the game. That'll settle Kevin's nerves because it is a big step up to get your first IPF final. Another dry break from Kevin. Gives Robert an opportunity again. As I was saying earlier, the breaks, it's such an important part of this game. Gives you control of the match. If you pot in the break, it gives you complete control. You can either, pick your colour, block a pocket.
Mistaken yellows. Took reds and I missed.
because it was open table, yeah, Robert could play yellow onto a red, pot the red, but he's in trying to do that, he has missed. Yeah. There's an opportunity for Kevin. If Kevin can get this frame, he's really back in the match.
Play the yellow into the top first.
It's one difficult yellow, the one over that's in with the cluster of reds around the middle pocket.
Just make sure the pot here. Then take out the problem ball.
Kevin has made very few mistakes here. You know, he's not been overawed by his first final. He hasn't really had ample opportunity. Any opportunity he has had, he's been well capable. Kevin's one of the good guys of pool. He's very nice young man. Pot two in the shot. No, he wouldn't have liked it, the pot two. He didn't intend the pot two.
Play the one on the left here into his red. Push the red down and take the yellow out at the same shot.
Play the yellow into the cushion to kick the red down towards the yellow in the bottom left pocket. That was an excellent shot from Kevin. He tried to develop his shadow.
No, not good.
Don't forget to comment on the live chat beside this video. Comments are most appreciated.
Play the plant. He misses the off bag.
It's a very good shot from Kevin. I fancy him to go for this comic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play the one same pocket, one in the middle, screw over for the one down the bottom, and then leave the hanging ball last.
But he can actually, he can actually side cushion and come to the far side.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's better.
Screws right back towards
You try to find the gap here.
towards the side rail.
No.
See it differently. He's still okay. I think he's gone a wee bit astray here now. I think I think he can still cut the one into the middle.
I cut the one in the middle and just take the yellow at the top out, because I don't think Robert will finish it.
He got his cut. He got the one to the middle. Cormac now is a massive shot up the rail.
Played one up the rail, but he has to.
He has to find a gap for the.
No, I'd play a bit of right hand side in this catch. No, I know the one's in the way.
The main function here is to get the pot.
I'd actually cover the pocket. Cover the pocket.
He's overcut that. It wasn't an easy shot. It was very, very difficult. At least he tied up the red, Cormac, on the side cushion. No, the finish is not there for Robert.
No.
Robert's control, alright.
It suits Robert Carter to take out these two proper balls. Play the red off the left rail to take the other one out. It's the right shot, isn't it?
He doesn't actually have to play it now, but he can play it at any stage.
But I play it now before Kevin takes the proper ball out.
Yeah.
Just. He's trying to come down here. No, nothing.
You can play the red up the top of the table here and put the white on the side cushion, get a snooker from both yellows. If he doesn't feel like going for it, you can put the white on the side. Put the white beside the middle pocket.
Yeah.
He's given Kevin nothing.
No.
That's where he's standing now, that's where he's looking in that line of the shot. Might force Kevin into going for something.
Yeah.
That's a shot he'll play.
Yeah, looks good.
Robert's played a cute shot there. He wants Kevin to develop his red for him. That's the experience. So don't be afraid to comment, live chat inside this video.
Shots, Robert.
Kevin did develop it.
Yeah, but you caught it. Robert's red.
Planted it.
2 shots.
Planted, did it?
Yeah.
That's just careless from Kevin not to look, make sure that the plant was going.
Yeah. I think he just. I didn't think he thought it through.
No, I didn't think it through. He didn't check it.
Tag number 8, Billy Rowan, tag number 8.
Cormac here has left the commentary box, and now I'm joined by a young chap from Wexford that needs no introduction to the IPA, Adam Maher. Adam himself.
Good evening, everyone.
Adam himself has played an IPA final when he won back. Was it 2 years ago now, Adam? Did you won last year? Just a year ago, he won his first IPA event, and he knows how difficult it can be. Kevin, I'm sure feels it difficult than he did.
Yeah, hopefully he does well.
Robert, a fellow Wexford man like yourself, it's hard to beat.
Unreal. Hopefully it's a good fight.
That's not a brilliant shot from Robert. He's left a chance for Kevin. Will he play the plant, Adam? Or will he play the bottom one first?
Plant, that's it.
think it can be difficult. It can go around. It's not just sitting on the pocket, is it? He is playing. He's taking the
Back
bottom
around.
first.
Yeah, perfect.
The yellow in off the
Off the red.
in off the red.
It's for 3-2. Game on.
Credit to Kevin. Now he's worked himself back into this match.
Solid
3-0 down. Yeah. Well done, Kevin. Excellent, Kevin. 3-2 to Robert.
Tag number 6, Charles McCarthy, all done. Tag number 6, Charles McCarthy, all done.
Adam himself here was playing in the under 23 championships today, narrowly losing in the final to another fellow Wexford young man, Jordan Sinnott. Adam lost 6-5. Adam, what sort of a match was that?
I deserved it. 3 dishes.
And to those who don't know what a dish is, it's not something you find in the kitchen. It's when somebody breaks and finishes the game right from the same visit and doesn't give their opponent a shot. We in Prix call that a dish.
Unreal. 3 in the one game. Very hard to beat.
Jordan's an excellent player, just like yourself, Adam. He's an excellent player. What's your thoughts on this cut break, Adam?
Can't do it.
You can't like, you don't like
Tag
it.
number
Straight down the
16,
middle.
Riordan, Chris Sutherland. Tag number 16.
Robert seems to use it all the time now. He's got an art in it, hasn't he? He's found it, yeah.
Gets a ball every time.
Them Reds, you can't split them Reds any better than that. It's absolutely perfect, isn't it? Absolutely. Break's so important, as I was explaining earlier. Adam, what do you absolutely?
Have it, you're very rarely going to be bad.
Use that cut break to an art. I played him back some time ago in a black ball event in Dublin. It was actually in Wexford, it was Cork, yeah. And he hammered me 7-1 in the final. And he had the cut break to an art. It was it was a privilege to, not to beat 7-1, but to actually watch somebody play like that, even though I was at the receiving end. It was a privilege to see that cut break in action. I'm not a fan of cut break myself, but obviously Robert is and is working for him. Robert's just taking his time to make sure he's not going to, he doesn't, even though the finishes are easy, Adam, as you and I know, the easier ones are sometimes if you don't get them right, they can be, they can cost you big time because you feel it deep down if you miss an easy finish. So it's very important to take your time and get it right. Are you through to tomorrow, Adam, in the Abbey event?
3 tough games.
Yeah, so you're through to tomorrow. Last 32 and 9 in the morning. As I said earlier, this is the event from the last tournament. We hold over the final every event to the next tournament for to be more prestigious. But at the next event, we run the normal tournament. Adam's through to the last 32 in the morning at 9 o'clock.
First time in my life.
For the first time in my life. Oh, no, I'm saying that, Adam. You're usually there or thereabouts. Hope I don't draw you.
Same.
This is looking good for Robert for 4-2. Can't see him missing this, can you? It's the angle of pot this and come between the two. Yeah, to swing it right round the angles.
I'd say probably the top red. 2 top reds come back down.
Go back down for this
Yeah.
one. I fancy him to take the bottom one here first and come through the angle, come through the
Find a
gap,
gap for that.
go up towards the middle of the table.
Tag number 17, Cameron Downey,
Plays the ball fairly clean as well, so
Yeah,
just make be a problem.
Faces gap.
Absolutely.
He had the angle there because we had the next time around he made it the same angle.
Made it perfect.
Just done across now towards the black. Not much Kevin could do there when somebody breaks. You don't get a shot, there's not much you can do.
Same watch.
It's tight on the rail.
Better.
Didn't want to be tight on the rail. I still fancy him to get it, but it just makes it a bit more difficult, doesn't it? Yeah. He has a natural angle for the white to come off the top cushion out enough to pot the black. He doesn't need to. He just stood.
Small bit of side there.
Floor 2 to Robert. It's a long way to go. Long way to 9.
Table number 1, Edwin Hampton, Richard Murray, table number 1.
Yet another dry break from Kevin. Kevin's hitting the ball full on, but his timing is not just right at him. He's not getting the ball. When you're hitting that front ball, your timing has to be right, doesn't it? You need to hit it spot on to get that ball.
Every single time, or be scrappy.
Yeah, even the cut break, you need the time, but Robert's timing is perfect in that cut break compared to what's. Yeah, he's getting the ball every time, where Kevin's not getting the ball. It is the difference at the moment, isn't it?
The break.
Yeah.
When you think of it as the most important shot.
Oh yes, because you have control of that, you have control of the game. You can choose your colour, or you can take a pocket, whatever needs to be done. Getting that ball on the break is very important, and not getting off, keeping the white on the table. Robert's an uncanny miss from Robert, wasn't it? I've seen Robert playing better, and it's an opportunity for Kevin here, you know what I mean, to take advantage of this chance. Kevin did take the pocket there, did he? Yeah, he tried to bring the pocket there, but yeah, he really shouldn't have failed that ball because it seemed to, to hit far enough back in the cushion not to fall, and the pocket was generous. A couple of live chats going on there. Just to reply to Michael Fortune. Michael, no, I didn't see the way they racked the 9-ball pool, but it seems to be, it comes across as a great idea to do that, to keep the line, to keep it the same every time. There's no advantage to either player. Yes, I actually think it's marvellous. I'm just joined now by another fellow Wexford lad, Jordan Sinnott. He won the under-23 championships today. Jordan, did you see the 9-ball rack? Did you use the triangle for the 9-ball? Did you see did you see it last week? No, you didn't.
No, I haven't noticed
But
it.
it seems to be a good idea. It keeps the racks in the same position every time. Nobody has an advantage. It seems to be the right way to go.
It's like them steep race racks as well. They seem to be pretty good.
Yeah. Kevin's he's not in a strong position here, but it's not bad either if he gets one good pot here. He needs to get one good pot in. It's difficult for Kevin. It's not easy.
Playing these tactical frames I've seen playing before you attack it.
Kevin?
Yeah.
He's trying to get away. He's trying to get away out here. He's trying to get a finish, but it might not be there.
So has to keep his head down.
This is a very important part of the match, Adam, isn't it? Like 4-3, 5-2. The only one frame deficit if he wins this frame, but he goes 3 behind if he does. Sorry, Adam.
And this frame from the way it is now.
Ah, yeah.
I feel like winning 2 frames. Hasn't had that.
No, he didn't play that well. He needed to get that yellow in, didn't he?
It's red to be going in now.
Yeah.
Have you seen that pop?
If anybody wants to comment on the live chat, it's just next to the screen. We're very much appreciated. We'll try and get back to you if you write in a comment. I'm David McQuillan from the Irish Pool Association. I'm joined by Adam Maher from Wexford. Adam, and anybody that plays in the circle knows no introduction or needs no introduction to Adam. Adam, we call him the Iceman for obvious reasons. He's cool as ice under pressure. Do you fancy Kevin playing the deliberate here?
Yeah, bad, huh?
It wouldn't be the worst shot. Deliberate, in world rules, deliberate is part of every shot. You can play deliberate, you can play into space, you can, purposely pot your opponent's red and give him 2 shots and say, listen, here you are, if you're good enough, go ahead and finish.
That's the way you're thinking about it now.
Yeah, I think he has to play that shot and let Robert at it. He's dropped in the red just perfectly. Well said, Michael Fortune, yeah. Well played to Jordan, and unlucky to Adam, yes. Yeah, I'm just answering Kieran Finglas. Hiya, Kieran. Yeah, I've seen that sticker. I've seen it in 9-ball, Kieran. I've never seen it in the Chinese, but then I've never played the Chinese. I've seen it in 9-ball, the sticker. Have you seen that in the sticker? Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. What is your feelings on it?
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea as well because it's the same position every time and nobody has an advantage. There'll be some people push the racks up a wee bit further up. Yeah, just to think they're gaining advantage. This doesn't allow you to do that. How's life, Kieran? Kieran Finglas, how's life with you? Robert pushing the red over the pocket. He has no real benefit.
Nenagh shot a yellow onto the red.
They play the exact same shot as you, Adam.
White on the back.
Put the pressure on Robert to get a finish.
They shot. Kevin can probably go slightly better.
If he plays the shot, yeah, he's playing the ball.
Get it in the pocket. That's his option.
This match we played on a brand new Supreme table. It's supplied by CGQ, Snooker and Pool, Sales and Rental, Cookstown in County Tyrone. Unbelievable tables, aren't they? Yeah. If anybody wants to contact CGQ, it's on www.cgqsnooker.co.uk, or you can telephone 048, or from the south 048 8676 5257. And the man to be talking to is Gal Quinn. We have 499 subscribers. Who's going to make it 500 for us? I say we have 499 subscribers. Be nice to make the 500. Kevin connects. That's not a bad shot. That's an excellent shot. Excellent. It's one of your tactical frames, Adam, is it? Have you taught Kevin how to play these shots?
Back in the days.
I'm sitting beside one of the most modest young men, very humble, Adam Maher. One of the best players in the country, but a very humble young man.
Frame is back even. This could be a turning point.
This is massive, 4-3-5-2, massive. A one frame decifit or a three frame decifit.
Has to bring the 3 now there.
Exactly. Any pool fans out there want to leave a comment? There's a live chat on the box next to the screen. Robert played a deliberate foul.
This yellow at the bottom.
Deliberate foul is there in place, for like Robert put it that in the sense that he's deliberately giving Kevin 2 shots and telling him, well, if you're good enough, finish it. Yeah, he's played a percentage shot. Keeps Robert in the frame, and Robert has looked at Kevin's yellows and said, listen, it takes more than 2 shots to finish this. It's all down to the first shot, isn't it? It's all down to the first shot to decide how it works. The deliberate was a real turning point there, Adam, wasn't it?
Turn the game.
And Kevin actually got his first pot there.
Yeah,
he needed to put the
needed
his
the
first
pot.
shot. Yeah.
Keep his 2 shots. So he could be going into the yellow here now. Just played the pot.
That's really the best shot he could play.
Yeah. Keeps him in there.
You notice, Adam, at different times in matches that the players take a bit more time than others. The first couple of frames can be played at a pace, but the like of this frame is so important, and both these players know how important that is, because it's, as I say, 4-3 or 5-2. So this is why they're taking a wee bit more time in this frame. Would you think that's correct? Yeah.
Kevin being 3-0 down. If you lose this 4-3, I feel like a session is won.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He's feeling that he's in command. Yeah, even though he's behind, he'd be in command because, as you say, he was 3-0 down.
Start,
yeah. And it puts a bit more pressure on the finishes now because you know how important it is. We're still waiting on one more subscriber. We're still the 499 subscribers. We're waiting on one more.
€50 voucher.
It's not getting any easier for Kevin, is it?
Nah, it's taking his time, but he knows he's in trouble. Not a bad shot would be putting the red in the pocket.
It wouldn't be the worst shot because he's leaving Robert no out in his first shot. Really, it's very difficult. And he's kind of forcing him in to go for it, isn't he?
Yeah, he wants it. Take a chance. It's really taking his time.
This is the tactical part of this game, the brain part of this game. You have to be smart. I think both these players are after a long weekend of pool, and it just mightn't be as sharp as you. But this is where all the practice comes in, Adam. That you're used to playing these long, and stamina. You need it. You need the stamina. So the practice generates that, doesn't it? Yeah. Pushing the black down, yeah. Give Robert 3 shots, but he'll take more than 2 shots to finish this. Wouldn't be the worst shot, yeah. I've been trying to play that because he's not giving a free ball. It's very important. He could even actually use one of his reds to be in a pot the yellow, couldn't he?
Yeah, take the
pocket. As I was saying there earlier, the importance of this frame is why it's taking so long. Yeah, and I don't mean by long, but when you're out there, Adam, and you're playing in these tactical games, you don't feel that it's long because you're enjoying the tactical part.
Yeah, as long as you enjoy it.
Because it is part of the game, and it's a big part of the game that some people really enjoy. Pitting your wits against your opponent. He tried to free the other red. He used the first red to free the second red, but he didn't free it. He could still play it. He could still play it and take the pocket. If he plays the red with a wee bit of bottom, the red would run through after the correct. Yeah. He was bottom on the white.
He's looking where he's wanting to.
Yeah. He puts bottom on the white here and connects with the red. The red will follow through after cutting the yellow a half an inch to take the pocket.
The table. Awfully take the pocket. Hard to see by Robert winning this frame if he.
I can't see him
gets
not
the
take. I
shot.
can't see if he doesn't take the pocket here or doesn't play deliberate. I don't understand why not.
Just a shot to win the frame.
He's thinking for some reason why it's not the shot.
He's doubting himself.
Paul Maroon, Paul Ryan, table number 11.
Yeah, I agree with you, Michael. First, he should be playing the deliberate. He has two yellows covered. I don't think he meant to play it that way. I don't think he meant to clip the black, but he has. And yeah, the deliberate was the shot. Like definitely, deliberate was the shot.
Yeah, deliberate all day. Big Fortress will be the coach here.
Michael, first, you've given Robert too much tuition over the years.
Okay, Mark, come down.
You may take the credit for all his glory.
Okay, Mark, come down.
Great man for Wexford. He's looking to try and move the red.
Ronan O'Connell, thanks for joining the live chat. I don't know about Kevin being the greatest player of all time, but he's one of the nicest lads I've met. And his talent for pool is it's second to none. Good evening, Ian Noonan. Fellow Cork man. I think I played Ian at the last tournament. Another great talent from Cork. Kevin's took a lash at it. I think it's going to cost him the frame. I don't see Robert making a mistake here, Adam. What do you think? Absolutely perfect. No, the two players don't use the clock in unless one of them asks for it, . 5-2. It's a gap that Kevin doesn't need to let, or not that he doesn't need the gap. Obviously, he doesn't need the gap, but he doesn't need to let Robert get any bigger a gap. 3-2, Adam. He can't let Robert away. He has to keep, because Robert could just steamroll.
Keep it water to his friends.
Adam Maher has just stepped out of the commentary box, and I'm joined now by Davy Bourne from Cork. He practices a lot with Kevin O'Riordan, and he's here to support Kevin, obviously.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final.
There's a gap of 3 frames, Davy. Kevin can't be let it get any wider. He needs to keep. He needs to keep. He needs a couple of frames on the board.
I think Kevin at the moment is kind of being lulled into Brady's own game by playing tactical. If Kevin opens up, he can get back into this match.
Yeah. I agree, 100%. I agree. Yeah. This. What do you think of this cup break that Robert uses? It's working so well from the balls opening. Look at the guys again this time around.
He's used this cut break for a long time. Even over in England, he uses it, and he's probably one of the best breakers around at the moment.
Yeah. The difference, Kevin's using our normal orthodox straight down the middle break, but it's not working for him tonight.
Yeah.
He needs to do something with his break.
Yeah, he's gone in off twice already in the match, so and he normally breaks a lot better than what he's breaking tonight. I don't know, is it nerves with him tonight, or his first final, or
probably a bit of everything? A bit of everything, maybe. Yeah, I agree. There's a long way to go. It's first to 9, you know what I mean? But Kevin starts. He needs frames on the board.
Yeah, he had a great tournament leading up to this match now, but he needs to step up a bit now, and he can't leave Robert to get this next frame now.
No, definitely not. Robert's made a mistake there now. He's let Kevin in. He's a tough opening shot, but it's a shot.
He's a good chance here on the kick. Kevin is an attacking player normally. So.
But these are the frames he has to grab it.
He has to, yeah.
Excellent shot. That's an excellent shot.
That's a great shot there. He's stuck up the top here with a yellow here though, and he might find hard to get on later.
Yeah, but thoughts like that there will just give him such confidence. He's nothing to lose now. He needs to push the board out a wee bit. He needs to risk it.
Oh yeah. He's a chance now to get on that dodgy yellow here.
Yeah, just come in behind it until they take it into the safe half. Yeah.
He's actually came over now and looked at that, so. He's on for the centre pocket, I'd say.
It's a shot.
It's a shot for the centre, yeah. And he might break into the other ball that's.
He has to play these shots positively. He has to, whether you get them or not, you must play them with confidence.
He needs this.
Because he can come up he can actually come up towards the middle part, but he can't take it into this bottom left. He's a couple of choices now.
Yeah, he has. And if he moves this yellow, he'll be either on one or the other, you know?
Yeah. Just not getting a wee bit of luck that he needs, is he?
He's covered totally covered up here now.
He has one.
He has a ball to the corner.
Yeah,
this
difficult.
corner.
But I think he has to play it, doesn't he?
I don't know where he's going to go with the other yellow. He's going to have to break this out. And
Just really needs a wee bit of luck.
yeah.
He needs a wee bit of luck. He hasn't got the safety there, do you?
No, there's no safety. There's no nothing here really. He has to
go full blood.
He just has to go for the spot into the corner, and it really is a tough pot. He's looking at probably leaving the white over where behind the red, over that side.
Yeah. I don't think it's the shot though. I think he has to take it. You can't give Robert a sniff here at all. 6-2. I feel 6-2 is too big a dance.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. This frame is absolutely huge for Kevin.
Just with the experience Robert has. That's
I mean, multiple ranking event winner.
he's got the shot right into it.
Oh, that was a great pot. I don't think he's got any. Oh, he's totally snookered. It was a cracking pot.
Yeah. Even if he gets us a bit of score, he can do nothing with the white. The white's not
No.
good.
That was really such a great pot.
Absolutely perfect. Absolutely. Courageous to go for it.
You'd be the master at this now, Dave. What would you do here?
He has to swap this one. The end of though, he's it's very difficult.
And the table is completely open.
Yeah.
So,
He has to walk a cushion and try and kick it and maybe for a bit of luck. You could actually put that. You probably couldn't
that's
possibly.
not a bad shot.
No.
Robert has once clung to the top cushion here, and
He needs to track it. He's not the one you're talking about, Dave. He's not the one real. He's going to deal with it. I think he's going to deal with it very soon.
Brady's around long enough. He'll take the bad ball out as soon as he possibly can.
Absolutely, yes. Kevin must stay relaxed. He can't, even if it goes 6-2 behind, he can't panic. Panic won't do him any good, you know. He has to keep calm.
It's very hard for him in his first ranking event.
Absolutely, but he's very capable of not have 2 or 3 frames in a row when it puts him back in the match, as long as he doesn't panic. Robert's made a mess, and I think he's got away with it.
I think he's totally snookered now.
No, he's totally, but he might have touched him. Yeah, it's very little.
Does that red pass the yellow cushion? No. It's hard to see from here.
I think it does. And he has the yellow on top of the table. I don't think he can pot the yellow.
If he's totally snookered, and that bottom yellow.
him looks to
This
be over.
definitely passes this yellow now.
Yeah, he's definitely. Worst case scenario, he's going to take the pocket. He 2 shots. He's 2 shots. He's 2 shots.
Say game over from here.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Kevin. One thing that stands out with Robert Brady over the years, he doesn't miss easy finishes.
Well, I mean, he's the experience
Yes,
of playing
right.
on the Irish team.
But he knows that and he knows how important the easy finishes are to take out, and they're just easy messed up.
He's very good with the right ball as well.
Yeah, it
He's
gives
exceptional.
absolutely.
He doesn't hit the balls really hard. He
Yes,
just
yeah,
rolls them in.
Ready.
6-2 to Robert. Davy Bourne from Cork has left the commentary room, and now I'm accompanied by Sean Sharkey from Donegal. Sean, you would have seen earlier playing his Premier League match. He beat Pat O'Leary 8-6.
Good evening, folks.
You'll know Sean by his strong Donegal accent. Sean, I feel Kevin 60 down. He needs a frame or two on the board now. He needs He needs the frames now, Sean.
Yeah, played a brilliant shot in the last frame and ended up snookering himself.
That's the right. The alley cut over to the front. That was a super shot, wasn't it? Robert is super at these. The easier finishes, he doesn't make the mistakes.
Some machines, all the ones, have to admire them, that's it. Some start, he got them 3 dishes like a dream start in the final.
Don't forget to leave a comment on live chat. All comments are most appreciated. Are you through to the Murray, Sean?
Yeah, the last 22. It's on the Friday night session. He's playing Kevin early in the first match. He's playing Kevin O'Riordan. Tight match. He just beat him 6-5. Kevin just hasn't really got his hand on the table in this match so far. Robert's freezing him out.
Yeah, it's been a strange match for Kevin, and I don't know if it's nerves, it's a bit of everything, isn't it, really?
Robert's worked out of the blocks now.
He's put Kevin on so much pressure from the start. Like.
Gets this right. 17.
Will he break down, Sean, or will he just come behind him with his hand? Will he open him up? I think he needed to break them, didn't he? But he's still alright. He's taking him off the side first, coming behind him now. Take the two into the same pocket, yeah?
Try and drop that red and then side into the middle, and then take the other red to the opposite middle.
Tough shot. He's looking at the shot you're talking about, yeah. I thought he used the other one and come back into the centre table and take the inside one.
Case for both shots.
That was always the danger, wasn't it? To catch the top knuckle and then she goes safely. It's like this opportunity Kevin must take. He must take the opportunity.
Back to the chairs at 6-3, like you're still there. Them yellows look like the plant, so hard to see a problem there.
Even if it comes different, if it comes not straight in that plant, he can push the yellow across the table and still be on. He did very well, didn't it? Sure. It's just skewed here and just take the pot. It's the natural angle of the plant. Same cushion. He's going to play that now. He played the club a bit soon.
Yeah.
I'd have been taking the other end of the top left, would you?
Left, it's up straight in the plant.
Yeah, on the other side of it.
Great chance to get himself back into the match there. He'll be kicking himself.
He'll kick himself now, big time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going now. Even the black's a bit more difficult, but it's going.
He's straight on it.
Huh?
He'll be straight in the black once he leaves that red for his last ball.
What do you think of the new table, Sean?
Oh, the conditions are perfect now. There's no more excuses if you're beat. You've obviously played bad.
Pro cut balls, new lights,
it's
new
brilliant.
tables.
Nice. Credit to the Irish Pool Association last year. But
He's doing a good job on the tables as well.
no, he's the best in the business. There's no doubt about it.
Said earlier, the tables are supplied by CGQ Snooker and Pool, Sales and Rental, Cookstown, County Tyrone. You contact Cahill Quinn. You can contact him through his website www.cgqsnooker.co.uk or by telephone 048 8676 5257. Carl Quinn is the man to be talking to. Seven 2 Robert. It's looking ominous for Kevin, isn't it?
Now.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to see him stop from here.
Yeah.
Too much experience.
Too much experience. You're right, Sean. But stranger things have happened.
Yes.
Kevin's again the wall, but sure, listen.
Just needs to let the arm go now and just.
Yeah, and then just say, listen, whatever happens, go, yeah.
It's a brilliant run he had getting to the final.
Absolutely. It's you know, it's so difficult to get to a final.
Yeah, the standards getting better and better.
But and saying that, a credit to Robert Brady. How many finals this? How many tournaments? The hunger. He finished number 1 last year. He's back in first tournament one and wins it next year. You know, this desire doesn't seem to relent at all.
You have to admire the man. He's just a winning machine.
Yeah.
Won at all costs. He's just a true professional. He treats the game as a professional sport. Goes about everything the right way. It's not someone that you'll see go out for a few pints the night before a match or anything.
That's right.
He does everything right.
See, his desire.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
What do you this cut break that he uses, Sean? What's your opinion on it?
I like it on brand new tables. Like, I think there's no point. You can't do it at your local bar back at home. You need the tables to be really fast for it to work. I find it works a lot when you travel over the England World Championships. So over at Lee Kendall's tournament recently, and 80% of the players were using it.
The cut break.
Yeah.
This man seems to have it perfected.
Yeah, he does. Great position here again. It's just one wee cannon.
Just one wee touch here, and it's looking like a game again. Oh, he's on the red to the bottom. It's a delicate one, but he's on it. He can stab this in, can't he? It's the kind of a one, Sean, you could push or overhit. You could double click this, couldn't you?
It's not a shot you'd want to be playing at 7 each, but at 7-2 you'd feel a bit more confident playing it.
Absolutely, sure. Played it very well, didn't it?
It's a great touch.
That can go wrong. You say at 7-all it's a lot more difficult than 7-2.
Table 14, down on 8, 54.
Can he scrape past this yellow?
I think he has to. Even if he catches it, he's still alright.
That's perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
Eric Cameron on board. Brendan White on board.
Just drop in an easy blank for you too.
Nice finish.
Sean Kevin, you know, even though the scoreline says
Table
8-2,
12, 9
he will learn so much from this.
Oh, without a doubt, he'll be back.
he'll be back. You know, I mean, sometimes you have a heavy defeat like this. It seems heavy, but it's not. You know, it's the experience. You know, he's got to a final. He knows what's about. You know, the hunger's there. He'll want to be back again. You know, it's you know, if you take all on board, take the scoreline out of the question, out of the equation. The benefit of it all, it's good. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. It's true saying you learn nothing when you won. It's true saying.
What is deliberate, Sean?
Yep.
I explained the deliberate earlier there, Sean. Maybe you give your view on the deliberate, why we use the deliberate in our sport.
Well, it's more a tactical foul than deliberate. Deliberate is not the right word to use.
Yeah. And why do we use it?
When you're in trouble, when your back's against the wall, sometimes you have to.
Yeah, you're more or less telling your opponent, well, if you're good enough, yeah. There's 2 shots. I'm feeling that it's you can't finish with 2 shots, so I'm giving you 2 shots.
A lot of times you just look at the table and if you see your opponent with 2 balls safe, you'll be thinking, well, they'll need more than 2 shots to get these 2 balls out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have no other choice but to just do it.
He needs a wee bit of luck here, doesn't he? He's going to have to break in here and hope for a wee bit of luck. When you break in the balls, you do need a bit of luck.
Oh, of course, you'll win nothing without it. Just nothing seems to be happening for Kevin since the start of this fight. Anything he does try just goes wrong. That can happen. But like that, really. Still, he might have a slight chance when he drops that into the middle and cuts that yellow, and he's asking for luck again, of course.
Yeah. Ideally, he wanted to keep the 2 shots there, didn't he? Really, he's lost it.
It's just not happening for him. It's tough.
You can get days like that.
Yeah, it's not easy when things is going against you. Like, it's hard to keep the chin up, and
it seems to have a knock-on effect.
definitely. Brady has you like this, he'll just punish you for every mistake.
Oh, you wouldn't want to be looking for sympathy from Mr. Brady, would you?
No, definitely not. He'll go in here and hang this bag, guaranteed. Worked out perfect.
Good shot here, and I feel it could be all over.
Definitely. I don't think you'd see Robert playing that shot if the score was a bit tighter.
No. He's not under any pressure at all.
Just enjoying it now.
Yeah. Jimmy Fleming from Cork has just joined us. Jimmy, this Brady man, he's just a machine.
Aye, this is 20 odd year playing now, and so he's won numerous IPA events. He just seems to just age will make a difference to him. He's still as hungry as ever.
His desires, it's second to none.
He's actually getting his hunger for success is actually getting more. He's getting, he's feeling it more. Like the man prepares every time he goes to tournament, he's preparing well. He prepares for every final, he prepares for every tournament he goes to. Just a machine. He's a machine.
Yeah.
He's there to make it so, yes.
And deserves everything, all the accolades that's sent to him. He deserves every accolade.
Definitely, like from start to finish, when Robert goes to tournament, he drinks maybe 1 or 2 drinks, goes to bed early, gets up early, practices on the table. Everything's done professionally. and he hates losing. He's just a winner out now. It's a credit to him. So it is.
Sport, yeah.
Yeah, so long.
Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy. Kevin's not giving up another fight. It's an excellent shot. Excellent shot, Kevin. Well done, Kevin. Well done. 8-3. We've seen it over the years, Sean.
Yeah.
I've seen people 7-0 up and losing 8-7. It has happened, you know. It's
Yeah.
stranger things have happened, you know. Balls don't go with you, but you feel Robert with the experience that he has.
You get these next 2 frames, it's 8-5.
Yeah, yeah.
Until he gets these next 2 frames, he's only trying to tidy the scoreline. That's what's going through your head. You're just trying to.
Yeah. He's trying to put a bit of respect on the scoreline at the moment.
Get a couple of frames, the belief starts coming back.
Absolutely, yeah. Robert expected that top yellow to fall. Didn't drop this time.
Massive chance.
This is massive for you for like he has to be. Kevin has to finish this.
Oh, definitely. But it's hard to see where he can go wrong there. It's everything's straightforward. Everything's in
No, you know, you're playing long enough. It can go wrong, all right, but it's he just can't let it go wrong at this stage. Balls are starting to go for Kevin now, even, but maybe just a bit.
That's too late.
So we'll see. We'll never know.
About these well.
Even playing a bit, you know, you can see the confidence that he's playing a bit quicker. And
yeah, he's letting the arm go. I think a lot of the neutrals, Sean, would like to see Kevin win. It's just it's an underdog thing, isn't it? Like, yeah, of course.
You know, because Robert has been there. He's won a lot. He's won everything. And people just are for the underdog in general.
Yeah, you couldn't be the nicer lad than Kevin either. Nobody would begrudge him.
Good lad. 8-4, 5 in a row.
We breaking this here. format, Davy, double elimination.
I think it's very good, Sean. I think it's excellent. And in the Premier Leagues there, how are you getting on the Premier League? You've played, what, 4 matches, is it?
Played 3 so far, 1-2. So it's not too bad.
What did they say? 2 out of 3 aren't bad. Is that what the music says about Donegal? Yeah, I think everything's going. You know, it's really good, the Irish Football Association, the way they've done things this year. It's marvellous.
It's moved up about 5 levels since last year.
I don't believe there's a tour about it. You know, we've played over England for a number of years now, and this match is anything that they can throw. You know, so and they're the benchmark. In fairness,
the numbers, like I don't think England's getting the same numbers as we're getting for pool tournaments.
Yeah.
There's over 200 people, like at least in every event.
And what do you think of the format of holding the final over to the next tournament?
Definitely. It gives you a buzz, it gives you something to look forward to. And also, if you do make the final, you have a month to practice, so you can have no excuses.
That's right.
Come that stage of the tournament, on this, like Sunday, you'll be dead in your feet. So
you'll be glad to say this the next time around. Yes, absolutely.
You can make an argument for both colours here.
It's important, Sean, here, whether it's yellow or red, to get that first ball down, whatever one you decide to go for.
Yes, definitely.
To make sure.
It's frame it so that has to go for it. There's nothing really, you can't tie up any bag, everything's pretty much an open.
Kevin potted the red on the break, and if he nominates reds, he's on reds because there's one already gone. But if he happens to take yellows, because one's not already gone, he has to pot one to be on it. So Kevin missing that red means that he's on reds. If he had to pick yellows and there's 7 on the table and he doesn't pot one, it's back to open table.
Yeah, if that plants to the middle, you'd fancy him getting that. He can play that top yellow of the tree and develop his awkward ball. If that plants into the middle, there's a good chance.
It's a difficult enough plant to send him because but he can disturb them.
Yeah.
This is a frame that, just like the frame at 4-2 to go 5-2. If this goes E5, Robert will find out. You know, the arm will start getting a wee bit twinkly because they're so far ahead. And, you know, it changes the whole match. This is so important. This one particular frame. To that line on the last frame to win any match is always there.
He was 7-2 up against me in a quarter final, first 8, and I popped him at the post.
And there you are.
He liked me for reminding him of that.
Yeah. I'd say he's done it several times himself to people, so. It's all down. But he needs 2 splits here, Sean. He needs to break up the red at the top of the table, the yellow at the top of the table, and he needs to cannon that rather than get behind it, I think. Because it doesn't look like it's dropping in.
Has he an angle now to do it?
Probably his angle now to cut it in. Open up, but he's still, you know, I think that's the shot there now. He's looking at that shot now. I don't believe that if he gets behind it, it's dropping in. And he's going to cut it, try and break them into the line. This is not easy.
This is containing safely.
Yeah. I'm shocked at that shot. Very surprised at that shot because all the reds are there now.
There's just one tied up at the top, but he has a red there to develop it. Like.
He'll take the one over the top here now to get himself where he wants to be.
That stage of the game, Kevin just has to catch the ball by the horns and go for these.
Positive. Yeah.
nice angle now if he wants to try and develop it. And
Maybe just some shot to drop it in and just kick the yellow wee touch.
it's there, it's pretty much natural from here.
He has to play it. But if he doesn't get it, he doesn't get it. He has to play it.
Yeah, I fancy him getting this. I'm surprised he's refusing.
This is a different angle. He's coming at it differently.
Inside, it's a lot hard.
Yeah, he still has to catch the I think catching the red, you have to knock it out harder.
It's never easy with running inside.
Yeah, exactly. It was always different. Just the way he seemed to have the natural.
Yeah, he could have played a plain ball, I thought.
Even though he's playing that blind pocket, I think it was the double shot. Listen, you know, he's seen it differently. We stopped this plant the last time now, so now I think it can go. He's looking ominous now, Sean.
Yeah, definitely just one cannon he needs.
Little lost three. Probably can force this, can he? Run into the red.
Yeah. If he hits the yellow and red simultaneously, it'll just come out lovely for him.
Yeah, or even worst case scenario, just the red.
Yeah.
This is match shot. This folks, it's game set. Shot there, and this probably is it is the right shot.
It is.
I don't know if I had it that
No,
or not.
no. But it makes sense when you see him play
But
it.
then this is why he's 5 times Irish champion, and we're not.
We just like potting balls, David. It's a nice shot there.
Not the worst shot now ever. Sometimes you say that container shot that are played, fair enough, but sometimes you have to risk.
Yeah,
You have to play risky. You know, I don't say go kamikaze, but you have to take a risk.
I thought it was very little risky, I'm not to be honest.
Yeah, but he's so far ahead. It was worth a risk.
He might have a wee bet himself, minus a few frames or something.
That's not good. Like that's he's a serious amount of work to do here. I would actually put Kevin favourite here.
Yeah, with that red over the middle, all you have to do is come through the gap of the reds and you're on both reds there.
But he's if he would have got this here, he has to get the shadow. He could have well now, France, because he's played the safety.
Does that red go past the yellow is the question? If he plays that red in the top position and screws back and leaves the white sitting on top of the yellow, he doesn't have much options.
I think Sean, he has to nearly go for this, you know. And it's the most difficult finish you could see, but I don't think he's a choice. There's no safety. There's no out safety here. I think he was playing the shot that I thought he would play the white down and back up, try to get on the top cushion. He just played it short.
He just has to try and put the red on top of the yellow now by
yeah,
himself
yeah.
on the down. It's not an easy shot either with these new fast tables.
But he has to play it, he has to try and cover the yellow.
He might be just going for the whack the yellow out. No. I don't think he got it.
It's not looking good now, and I think this could be the beginning of the end for
Ranking title number 126 for Robert Brady.
126, and the rest. We lost count at 126. Just to let people know that we're live all day tomorrow, and don't be afraid to write in your messages, and keep the messages appropriate. If any messages that aren't appropriate won't be, they won't be answered. It's there's a lot of young people get involved in this live chat, so keep it sensible. But it's on live chat all day tomorrow. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. It looks like this match is coming to an end. I'd like to thank my co-commentator here, Sean Sharkey from Donegal. Sean will like to say good luck to everybody, to all his fans.
Yeah, it's been good. Commentary's a good addition to things. That's some shot there by Robert. He's just on a string.
I'd just like to say well done to Robert Brady and commiserations to Kevin O'Reilly. Well done, Robert Brady. And just let you know we're here all day tomorrow, so tune in live.
today I got to a very good start against Kevin. I knew I had to because I knew that last court. If I let him get away early, then all the pressure was on me. So I was delighted with the start. And then in fairness to Kevin, he fought very well, he fought hard, and we got a couple of frames, and then he did put me under pressure. And thankfully, I got the chance to pull away. He didn't get much run of the ball. I got a little ball in fairness. And I know it's Kevin's first time, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more. He's a lot younger than me. I'm now Kevin.
Just several words in the match, Robert. The question people are asking: what drives you? What is the desire?
Yeah, money is nice. Well, it's not the money. I'm playing snooker and pool all my life, and I get a great buzz. I think the setup from the IPA, I'm on the IPA over 20 years, and it's a brilliant event. It's a family oriented. It's like a big family, the IPA. I've met a lot of friends down through the years, and I really enjoy playing pool, and I'm going to continue until I stop enjoying it. I'm enjoying it playing it.
Thank you, Robert. You've been a great ambassador for Irish Football, and I want to thank you and very well done tonight. Thank you. Next name out is David Cassidy. And he will play Roman Faye. Next name out is Jimmy Fleming. We'll play Pete Bowden. Next name out is a 12 qualifier. We have next couple of weeks. We'll play Robert Brady. Next out is George O'Donnell. Play Jackson Hawk. Next out is Gary Trout. We'll play Greg Treacy. Next one is Sean Sharkey. We play Barry Hawk. And the last game is David McCullough. We play Niall Sweeney. Again, that draws a new draw after 30 rounds, no draw after rounds.